So usually I talk about anime on this channel, which is what I've devoted my content towards, but in this case I'll do something different. Last night before I went to bed, I noticed something trending on Google, and it was the new horror movie involving Mr. Grinch. Or The Grinch. So first it was Winnie the Pooh, now it's The Grinch. The Grinch horror movie, the mean one, coming this Christmas, reports say. While many know the Grinch as a Christmas-hating character with a heart 2 sizes too small, the green creature will soon be shown in a horrific new light. According to reports, the mean one, a new parody of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, will have some of the classic elements from the Dr. Seuss tale, but twisted into a slasher horror film. According to the film site Movie Web and Bloody Disgusting, a new site covering the horror genre. The new film stars David Howard Thornton, who most recently appeared as Art the Clown in the Terrifier films. In a sleepy mountain, Cindy has her parents murdered and has her Christmas stolen by a bloody green figure in a red Santa suit. The mean one. Now that's a nice storyline. Of course, the parents get killed on Christmas or during Christmas season. But when the ravenous Christmas-hating creature begins to terrorize the town and threatens to ruin the holiday, she finds a new purpose. Trapping and killing the monster, the movie synopsis adds, directed by Stephen Lamorte, the mean one also stars Chase Mullins, Amy Schumer, and others. According to the IMDb page, it was written by Finn Cobbler and Flip Cobbler. Executive producers are Jordan Rossner, Gato Scatina, and Zach Stampone. XYZ Films is disturbing the movie. The company did not immediately return a request for a comment, but shared a statement with MovieWeb. A passionate fan of seasonal horror and the Terrifier franchise, The Mean One is exactly the kind of film that lands on my personal nice list. Alex Williams, the manager of acquisitions and development in XYZ Films, told the outlet Williams called the film a soon-to-be iconic Christmas slasher. The Mean One will release everywhere for free in the US on December 15th, 2022, according to the IMDb page and reports. The Grinch has adapted a number of times, including the 2000 film How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey, and the 2018 animated movie The Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh yeah, they did do like an animated Grinch movie that year. The new slasher movie is the second this year to turn a classic children's character into a murderer. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, another horror film coming soon, depicts Pooh and Piglet as feral and unhinged. In a recently dropped trailer, the characters go on a murderous rampage after being abandoned by Christopher Robin, who went to college. The nearly 2-minute trailer ends with the two creatures seemingly pouring two liquids, likely blood and honey, into a tank. They enjoy making other people suffer, and if angry, they eat them. Rise Frank Waterfield, writer, producer, and director of the film, previously told Fox television stations. So here we go. We got another classic children's character that was made to help kids laugh and get into the Christmas spirit even more, right? You know, you sit down and with your family, watch movies like Elf and The Grinch. Was another Christmas movie. Wasn't The Drummer Boy a Christmas movie? Rumpa Pum Pum. I don't know. Why do this? Why do this? Why make another children's character into like a blood-killing frenzy maniac? I mean, Winnie the Pooh, I don't want to see that, right? I don't want to see the Grinch killing a bunch of people and Winnie the Pooh murdering a bunch of people. Well, I'm not going to see that anyway because it looks like dog shit, the Winnie the Pooh movie, but now it's the Grinch, you know? Next is going to be Bambi, and he's going to be attacking people like Cujo. This may be a trend. I'm trying to think. You know, they're going to have characters like Bambi eating people alive and fucking, what else? Maybe Nemo, the little orange fish that can turn into a shark and, you know, have Nemo start eating people. I don't know. If I do go and see this movie, which I probably won't, but because I don't want to see, you know, a bunch of families get murdered on Christmas, which is a time of the year where people are supposed to be happy and enjoying time together and drinking eggnog and stuff. I just don't see the point of that. Assuming everybody drinks eggnog. I drink eggnog, so that's why I said it. Eggnog, but you know, chocolate milk, whatever the fuck you guys drink. And especially if it doesn't, well, because I have standards when it comes to horror movies now, and just horror in general, I can't just sit down and watch someone's head get decapitated like I used to when I was younger, or someone get eaten alive and shit, without cringing. I can't take that anymore, I just can't. So, you know, now I prefer the movies where you got a bunch of dumb, stupid college kids. You know, you got that one guy who's a massive douche, who's good looking, but a douche, and you got that other character who's the girl, but she's a bit of a douche as well, and also kind of whorish. You got the two nerds, then you got that one character that has some sense to him or her. I watch something like that. Families get murdered and people getting killed during a special time of the year, I can't do that, right? That's something that I can't do. Especially if the storyline isn't good. Like if it's just a bunch of people getting murdered brutally, then that's not horror, that's just gross. And I also won't see it if it looks like doo-doo, you know? Like Winnie the Pooh looks like doo-doo. The quality of the movie looks like trash. But if I do end up seeing this movie, maybe I'll review it. So yeah, I just want to come on here and talk about it. Expect Bambi next, you know? Expect Bambi. Expect fucking Cinderella to kill her sisters and possibly the guy that she falls in love with. Expect who else? Shit, expect the toys from Toy Story to go nuts. This was obviously not an anime review, but I do anime reviews. I do anime content. So please like and subscribe. And that is it. I am out.